Cool. Hello and thank you for watching again. My name is Adrian, your real estate source of information. Today I wanted to talk about a law that took effect about a week ago. And this law actually affects properties owned by investors, investor-owned properties. There was a law before that was affecting FHA buyers. What does this mean to you as a buyer? What this means is that if you were pre-approved to get a loan under the FHA guidelines, you were not able to buy an investor-owned properties until 90 days passed. When an investor acquires a property and they put it on the market, it needs to be on the market for 90 days before you have an opportunity of going in there and submitting an offer to compete. So what does this mean? This means that only 20% down buyers qualifying conventional had an opportunity to submit an offer and buy a property such as an investor-owned property, which basically means that this took the FHA buyers out of the market for any investor who owned the property, who bought it maybe in an auction or probate, fixed it and then tried to sell it. It basically takes the FHA market out of the picture. The anti-flip law is a 90-day rule, meaning that investors could not sell their property to an FHA approved buyer for at least 90 days of when the property was acquired. In some cases, investor-owned properties are more desirable to get into versus like a bank repo or short sales, because a lot of the times what investors do is when they grab a property, they remodel the property, they clean it up because they want to maximize their profit. And if you're going after like a short sale or a bank repo, those sales tend to not be as cleaned up as an investor-owned. Not to mention on a short sale, the process is very long to get into. And then on a bank repo, the competition is fierce because banks price them so low. So you're going to start seeing more investor-owned properties come out into the marketplace because now banks are starting to release some of these properties and they're being bought by cash buyers at maybe wholesale auctions or different things like that. Then what they do is they clean them up and they put it on the marketplace for market value, give or take maybe minus $10,000, $15,000 to attract some buyers. What happened the first week of February is that the anti-flip law of 90 days was lifted off, which basically means now for you as a buyer, it opened up the market. So if you are qualifying FHA and you've been looking for a house everywhere and you have offers on short sales and you have offers on bank repos that have been rejected, maybe it's time to start looking for the regular standard sales, if you will, because now you can get into some of these properties, investor-owned properties, and be a little aggressive when submitting your offer. So FHA, just give you a little fact here, FHA home buyers are over 50% of the marketplace today. And so now you're able to go after these properties, and that's a lot of home buyers that are out there still looking for properties. Now you're able to go after these properties, which means it's great news for you as a first-time home buyer, because not a lot of people right now have 20% of anything. For example, a property at $250,000, 20% down is $50,000, versus a 3.5% FHA, you're looking at give or take $7,000 or $8,000. You know, not to count your closing cost. So that's actually great news. It should stimulate the marketplace. You should start seeing more buyers come out and submit offers. And then there's also the tension of that $8,000 credit. So good stuff happening in the marketplace. Hope you can not forget to watch my video next week, and I'll be sharing some great insight and information. Otherwise, hope this information was useful. You can find me online, visit my website at soldbyadrian.com, where you can find a list of some of these properties, other properties, and other great real estate information. Again, my website is www.soldbyadrian.com. You'll find it at the end of the blog. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.